Guys, it is great to see you for an epic show. Although I was pretty terrified. I'm a scaredy cat, so I wasn't sure what I was going to get. I've managed to make it through and managed to sleep at night, so that's good. Ruby, how did it feel going from Bridgerton, which is a massive Netflix show as it is, to this, which is potentially going to be another massive Netflix show, but is very, very different?
Yeah, it's very different, but you know, I loved working on that show. I love the people on it, and I think, you know, much like the character, I kind of got to observe the spectacle of the production and how huge it was and the scale. And actually, I think spending time around that cast and crew and that production propelled me to go and take on a role and work on a production such as Lockwood Co with these guys.
What's it like? Because you guys are like, what, 14, 15 in this show?
Late teens.
Is it like a bit older?
It's a bit
16,
older.
17.
You have to be 13 to become an agent. So Lucy, Ruby's character, joins an agency at 13. By the time she gets to Lockwood Co, she's 15, 16.
16,
Okay.
yeah.
How was it playing? Because none of you are that young, I don't think, anymore. What's it like going back to your teen years again in this show?
Takes a lot of effort. No, it's good. It's fun. It's fun. But it's just, you know, you find the character partly through finding the dynamic between the three of them, you know, and that was the easy bit.
Who is the biggest scaredy cat out of you guys?
Definitely myself.
Oh, really? Were there any times when you were terrified on this set?
Yeah, for sure. There was a scene with monks where they had hired dancers who were doing this dance, and there was atmospheric music, and it was in this kind of abandoned barn, and I was terrified, genuinely. And I said in the press interview that I thought these guys were, but apparently they weren't. And
It was spooky,
scared.
yeah.
It was spooky. It was spooky.
I think it was terrifying. I mean, I still think that.
You still close your eyes and that's
you just see that.
seriously.
No, I get it though. I've been like, there are shows which I watched when I was much younger, which still to this day, there was a scene I remember in Quantum Leap, which still.
Oh my
to
God, I
this
used to
day
love
was
Quantum
a
Leap.
great show. But there was a scene in there which, when I close my eyes, I still see this woman.
Wow.
Damn.
So things like that, I get it. I completely get it. What was the funniest thing that happened to you guys while you were shooting? Because I'm sure there were plenty.
We had a lot of fun. My favourite memory wasn't in scene, it was in between scenes. Ali was being handed milk and biscuits.
That was in the scene, I thought.
Oh no, oh yeah, was it?
It was between setups. It was in the scene. It was actually in the final scene of the show.
Right.
We call it Milkgate.
Milkgate,
Because
Okay.
I thought a little jug that was handed to me was empty. It was not. It was filled with milk that ended up all over our thinking cloth.
All over the
Then
table.
All over the kitchen table.
Kitchen cloth.
Ali shot for the cup and missed by quite a way.
By quite a way.
Milk.
And
ran everywhere.
I remember
Fine.
Joe came up to me and we were quite pressed for time, and Joe said, Ali, we've only got one more thinking cloth.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
yeah, we only had like 2 or something, yeah.
The thinking cloth is the tablecloth at Portland Row,
Right.
where they write little notes, and it's kind of like a notice board, but on a tablecloth.
Okay.
It's an important bit of the story, very important bit of the books, and Ali ruined it, and we only had one left.
It was
And
like-
how sad that he thinks that's funny.
I know. You ruined the whole show, but that was funny.
No.
yeah, it was funny.
There are so many elements to this. What did you find the trickiest part of the books to adapt for the show?
Well, you know, the ghosts are the trickiest part, because you're making visual something that is in the imagination when it's on the page. But we're really pleased with them and really proud of them, especially the way they feel. You know, these guys' performances are so brilliant that they make you really feel that they're there and they are seeing what you are seeing.
Yeah. How did that feel for you guys? Because I know when we talked to, like, you know, when I've spoken to like Marvel stars before, when they're acting with things that aren't there, you're obviously acting. I don't imagine they brought ghosts onto set. How did that feel acting with nothing? Or did they give you someone in a sheet there?
Yeah, we had the shmoo. We had the shmoo. We had an LED mannequin that we were...
Nicknamed it the Schmidt.
Yeah, it was sort of a puppet that that it had a really short attention span.
Yeah.
It had a really short attention span, so it was a little bit difficult at times. It was a bit of a diva, but no, it was cool. And we had Mikey, who was a sort of puppeteer.
And he like
And he was
operated
amazing.
it. Yeah.
He was so good.
Yeah.
So
One of the best in the business. He did BB-8 in the Star Wars
Did he?
movies.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh my
He's one of
God.
the best.
BB-8. So I've
Yeah.
never met him. Yeah.
yeah, he fits inside.
Yeah, I mean the guy
In
who
the-
was running BB-8 because BB-8 is real. And have you guys ever been anywhere that you have genuinely thought was haunted?
I personally have not experienced anything spooky
No.
yet.
Not yet.
Because they're not real.
Touch wood. You tell yourself.
You don't
honest.
believe?
No, God, no. I know, it's almost blasphemy, isn't it?
It is.
Kind of-
Well, you know what they say, Cameron,
Go on.
is that it's the people that don't believe that are the
Let's
most
see.
likely to encounter.
Oh.
So you've just made yourself.
Wow.
Well, yeah,
I'll let
don't
you know.
utter it out.
I've just put it out into the universe.
A
We'll see what it
ghost
gives back
version
to
of
me.
Polar
We'll see.
Express. Let's get out in the works.
Why? Why a ghost?
What?
A boy who doesn't believe, and then
Oh
we
my
make it with ghosts.
God.
Very
Dude,
good.
you are lateral.
Very
That was
good.
really
Very
good.
good. Well, Cameron, yeah, target number one will
Yes.
go to. I will
Yeah,
come back
yeah.
to you
I'm waiting. I've got my sword. I'm ready.
when season 2 comes back around. I will ask you again if you have had any ghost encounters, and we shall see. Good luck with the show, guys.
Thank
I've got
you.
one
Thank
more
you.
episode left to go, and I can't,
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
wait
Enjoy,
to
enjoy.
watch it. So
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
Thank
It was
you.
lovely to
Yay.
meet you.
Have a nice day.
Oh, I love that we get a round
Good
of
clap.
round of applause.
Good.